Hi, I'm Nami from Akiya Journey. If you are a foreigner interested in buying property in Japan, this video is for you. Have you ever thought about buying property in Japan? Many people have questions like, can foreigners buy property? What's the process like? Is it possible to get a loan? Well, good news. Foreigners can buy real estate in Japan. But here's the thing, without understanding the key steps, it can be very tricky. So in this video, I break everything down in a simple and easy to follow way. Alright, let's get into it. Can foreigners buy property in Japan? Like I said earlier, the answer is yes. In Japan, there are no nationalities restrictions on property ownership. That means you can buy property even if you don't live here, just like Japanese citizens. And the best part, you don't need a resident permit to buy real estate in Japan. Many of my clients buy akiya properties without even coming to Japan. Since akiya properties are super affordable, some people just take a virtual tour and complete the purchase via proxy contracts with a scrivener. We've helped all kinds of buyers, so once you find a property you like, just let us know what works best for you. Would you rather do everything online or come to Japan and sign the contract in person? Let us know in the comments. Now, if you are thinking about getting a mortgage, there are some conditions, but don't worry, we'll get into that later. One thing to keep in mind, certain properties like agricultural lands or restricted zones may have limitations for foreign buyers. So before you buy, make sure the property is legally eligible for foreign ownership. To buy property in Japan as a foreigner, you need 4 essential documents. Number 1, passport. Number 2, proof of address, such as an international driver's license or utility bill. Number 3, residence certificate, if you live in Japan. Number 4, an affidavit, which you can get from the legal affairs office in your country. Each case is different, so make sure to check what's required based on your situations. In Japan, bank transfer is the standard payment method for real estate transactions. While cash purchases are possible, you may need to provide proof of funds if you bring in a large amount of cash. If you want to take out the loan, you must pass the bank's screening process. Key conditions for mortgage approval. Having payment residency increases your chances. A stable income and work history in Japan help too. Some banks offer mortgage for foreigners, but requirements vary. If you plan to use a loan, make sure to check the bank's requirements in advance. Need help with the loan process? We have experience assisting foreign buyers, so if you are interested, drop a comment below. Buying property in Japan involves 6 main steps. Buying property in Japan involves 6 main steps. Number 1, property search. Use real estate portals or work with an agent to find a property that fits your needs. Number 2, viewing, on-site or online. Visit the property in person or take an online tour. Number 3, purchase application, buying offer. Submit an official application to express your intent to buy. Number 4, explanation of important matters. The real estate agent will go over all key property details before the contract. Number 5, sales contract. Sign the agreement and pay the deposit. Number 6, final payment and transfer of ownership. The property title is registered and the final payment is made. At Akiya Journey, we've got you covered from the property search to closing the deal, all in one smooth process. First, book a 30-minute consultation with us. After the call, we'll personally recommend the properties that matches your need, set up the viewings with our partner real estate agent, and guide you through every step of the process with full English support. So, if you are thinking about buying property in Japan, let's get started. Book your consultation today. Alright, when buying property in Japan, there are extra costs beyond just the property price. So let's break it down. Main expenses to consider. Number 1, real estate agent fee. Paid to the real estate company, regulated by Japanese law. Number 2, registration tax. A tax for changing property ownership. Number 3, stamp duty. A fee for affixing stamps on contracts. Number 4, property acquisition tax. A one-time tax paid after purchase. Number 5, fixed asset tax and urban planning tax. Annual property taxes. Number 6, judicial scrivener fee. Extra fee apply if you need a property contract. Number 7, earthquake and fire insurance. Costs vary based on the property. Number 8, renovation cost. For akiya properties, renovation can often cost more than the property price itself. If the plumbing or utilities are damaged, repair costs can be even higher. So before buying, make sure to check the property's condition carefully and budget for renovation. Looking for the property that doesn't need major repairs? Try to find one where the plumbing and key facilities are still usable. So today, I explained the basics of buying real estate in Japan. If you are interested in purchasing property in Japan, consider signing up for a 30-minute consulting session. You can book session through the link in the description below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.